man, just really proud of my guys. You know, it's a really tough game, and you know, for us to kind of go through the ups and downs and fight through the adversity. And you know, when Hardin Simmons made that run and pushed it out by 6, 7, whatever it was, you know, for us to step up and come back was really good. So my hat's off to Hardin Simmons. You know, they did a great job hosting. You know, continue to do a great job hosting. We'll be back tomorrow, but you know, it's a first-class Baptist institution that we're proud to be in the league with. And you know, Matt Brackett's a great coach. He had his team ready to go. They had a great game plan. They played their tails off. So you know, games like this are special for me because you know, really you get to see you know, the best of two very competitive teams. And you know, we came out on top, and I'm proud of it. Proud of my guys for that.
Coach, your team throughout the second half, as the game got tighter, was just telling each other, calm down, just calm down. That's an experience that is hard to come by, and something that obviously was beneficial to you guys tonight.
We played a lot of really big basketball games with, you know, with this group, and you know, so we don't panic, you know, and I think that's a strength of our program, a strength of our culture, that you know, if we stay true to what we want done, and that we keep faith in each other, that you know, that more times than not we come out on top. So, but that's a product of just being in NCAA tournaments and big games, and you know, let's face it, Mary Hardin Baylor, we're you know, we're everybody's big game. So we get this treatment, not to this extent, but you know, I mean, teams bring their best to play against us every night, and it's really you know, something that we had to learn to deal with this year with a lot of our new guys, and but it gives us the experience to come into an environment like this, stay calm, get a win.
Josiah, I heard some Hardin Simmons fans say they did a good job of keeping you in check, and that's a double-double still, right? 14 points, 11 boards. I'm curious though, from this week, was there anybody recalling last year when the role was reversed? They came into your house and took it in the semis. Was that discussed at all this week?
Yeah, it was, because they did basically the same thing as last year. So you got to get them back. You know, we got to say in our fly room. We can't say it out here, but you know, we got to get back. Is crazy.
Joe's trying to get me fired, man.
I heard a few sayings I'm not allowed to say. You know, Eli, that first half you were on fire from 3, and how much of that was just knowing that they had Josiah, they were doubling him inside, and that was getting you a chance to get open?
Well, we pretty much prepared the whole week for that. We knew what they was gonna do, so we just had a game plan, and they put me in a position to get some really good looks early, get going, and then after that, just kept it going, kept it rolling.
Zachary, that was it was an extremely fun atmosphere, and I'm curious from the visiting team's point of view, how much fun is it when you've got a student section and a crowd that's just, it was loud in there at times.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing better than going into somebody's house and then coming out with a win like that. I mean, especially with a rowdy crowd like that, and warm-ups, chanting at us, saying stuff, you know, trying to get under our skin, and just this group of guys being able to hold our composure throughout the entire thing, come out with the win was huge.
It's a fun time in March, but you got to turn to tomorrow, Coach. That's a good UT Dallas team that you played recently too.
Yeah, and you know, first time we played them was really the first game that they had all their pieces back together. You know, if you go back to January, and they whipped us. You know, they handled us pretty good. And, you know, we kind of turned around, had one of those nights in the first half where we were just unconscious in the first half, and they fought their way back and made it a ball game. So, you know, two great basketball teams. It's going to be a lot of fun to play. You know, I wish I was sitting in the stands. You know, it's going to be two teams really battle out. You know, they got really good players: Austin Page and Suter and Kaiser and Donnelly. You know, those guys are really, really good. And, you know, they're going to be physical, and they're going to, you know, try to really pound it into Page. And you know, we got to come with a game plan and execute, and you know, hopefully, you know, get them back on the offensive end, spread them out, and get some buckets.
I won't be in the stands, but I'll be at the table, and I'm looking forward to it. I get to be that observer you wish you could be tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Thank you, guys.